All right, what's going on, guys? If you are watching this video right now, it's because I think you are special. Seriously. I have information here that I really want to make sure that can get out to you. The information I'm about to share is what's changed my life and what's helped me make money during this financial crisis, during pretty much being able to see my future. Okay. So here's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about the financial market. We're going to have fun. And we're going to talk about opportunity for you to create generational wealth. All right. Now, I'm going to share my screen here, and I want you guys to take a look at this. So no, not that. That is a G-Wagon. That is my dream car. But here's what we're going to take a look at. So there are 4 ways for you to make money, all right? There's your employee. So you, as an employee, only literally get 5% of the wealth. So you're working a job and you feel like, I'm not really getting paid enough for what I do. Well, it's true. No one's going to pay you enough for what you do. All right. I work at a well-established gym right now, and I'm working on quitting. That's my goal. Now, the reason why is because I realize that I'm not making any money there compared to the business owner. So the person that actually owns the place, he's making 95% of the wealth, and he's not even there because what he does is he owns the system of the company, right? And that's the issue, that the wealth is not actually shared with me as the employee. Now, there's a lot of people that are like, oh, I'm going to be self-employed. That's great. But here's what happens. You just technically own a job. So all you do as a self-employed person is that you're still trading in your time for money. And that's not making sense, right? Right here, as a business owner, they're trading in people for money. Now, as an investor, this is what I've learned during this pandemic is that you own investments. So what you're doing is you're making money and trading money for money. Now, how does that work? My goal is to show you how that works in this financial market. So have you guys ever seen a chart before? Here's an example of a chart. I'm just going to clear this up for you. This is an example of a chart, okay? It's a pretty clean chart. These are the market charts. So this is the British pound with the USD. And every day it's moving up and down. And every day there's an opportunity to make money. The basics of the chart is this. When it's high, you sell. When it's low, you buy. And that's all you got to know, okay? And there are more, obviously there's more things you have to learn, but that's the basic of it, that when it's high, you sell. When it's low, you buy. We teach people how to make money in these markets and how to actually be profitable. We teach people by making sure that they're able to actually create the money and income that they want to create. So now here's what I want you to do. You're taking notes right now. Write down, how much money is it that you want in your life? How much money is it that you want to be able to create? How much money is it that you need to be able to leave the job that you have? And now I want you to look at that paper and now realize, okay, this is how much money I actually need. So let me show you this. What are some of the challenges that are facing you right now? What are some of the challenges that are facing you right now? What are the things that you're dealing with? Are you dealing with financial hardship? Do you feel stressed? Do you feel like you're meant for something more, that you need to do more in life? 85% of the people feel exactly the same as you. They work at a job and they feel like, you know what, this is not for me. What is it that you need to feel happy, confident, right? I realized quickly that in my life, I started off in a position oh man, I started off as a position where I was working full time, but I was not receiving the money that I wanted to receive. See, the thing is that as I continue getting older, I realized, man, like the money that I'm working for is not the money that I need to be able to do the things that I want to do in life. I want to travel the world, have kids, have a wife. I want to be able to take them out. I want to be able to do things with them. I want to be able to have more than enough money where my months meet. So I was introduced to this at the beginning of the pandemic by one of my good mentors right now, and he showed me this back in October, and I was like, I got into cryptocurrency. Well, let me start from the beginning. I got into cryptocurrency back in 2017. Okay. And when I got into cryptocurrency, I didn't know anything, but I knew Bitcoin was the future. That's it. That's all I had to know. So when I got into it, I realized quickly that this is what I need to get into. I need to invest heavily. So I was investing in the stock market and crypto. My cryptocurrency account grew up by 1,000%. My stock market account grew by 50%. Now, I did what everyone else would do in that moment. I threw all my money into crypto and it went up quite significantly, but I didn't know how to invest. And that was the one thing. So when the pandemic happened, I got back into crypto again and I was trading, but I still didn't know how to invest. I didn't know how to actually read the markets. So I decided that I needed to have a higher education. So I sought after the guy that I met and I said, "Hey, are you still doing that academy thing? Like, I'm really interested in it. Could you show me what's up?" He's like, "Sure." So he showed me this, the foreign exchange market. Have you ever heard of it? The foreign exchange market moves $5.8 trillion every single day. So $5.3 trillion. Now, when you're thinking like, oh yeah, this is something that I gotta be able to, this is not real. It's like, no, it is. It's open 24 hours a week, 5 days a week, worldwide. It's a market where you can exchange them without owning any physical cash. You don't need to own any money. So I showed you that chart of the pound with USD. You don't need to own the pound with USD. You just got to trade it. The next thing they showed me is the digital currency market. Now, I said I was familiar with Bitcoin, and I was familiar with Bitcoin. Um, but the thing I realized quickly is that you can be familiar with Bitcoin, and at the end of the day, no one actually knows how to trade. It's a highly emotional market. And because it's a highly emotional market, you see, people get into it and they think, okay, I'm gonna be successful, I'm gonna make a lot of money, but you don't even know how to read it. So like I said, I had to learn how to make money in the markets. So from there, that's when I got into crypto. That's when I got into trading Bitcoin, and I got into trading Forex. I got into trading a lot of different things. So the crypto market is roughly about $400,000 right now, 400 billion dollars, $400 billion. Yeah, sorry. And it's moving towards $1 trillion. So right now, if you were to throw $100 into the crypto market right now, within a year, your $100 would turn into, I want to say 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, almost $1,000 without you doing anything. It's becoming a really close form of global payment. If you're listening to this and it's about that time, you're now listening and realizing that everyone's talking about making digital currencies for their country. Guess what they're going to use to be able to do that? Same thing. You can trade it without owning any physical money. So I was like, man, this is nuts. Like, I gotta learn more. I have to know. So I got into this, and what I realized is that they have so many things to offer you. So one of the things that they have to offer is something called Go Live. Okay, so Go Live is where you get to learn, and it simplifies your education. Okay, you get to learn from masters in the market. You learn how to master the market and how to build generational wealth very simply. You get to learn from 7 and 8 figure traders, people that are trading every single day in the market, and professionals. And all you're doing is you're being able to take the trades from them in the foreign exchange academy, in the foreign exchange markets. You also get that 10-day academy where we're going to actually teach you how to what's support, what's resistance, where to find your entries, how to place trades. Then you also have high frequency, which is binary trading, and digital currency academy. And then we also have an independent business owner where you get to learn how to run a home-based business, right? Because right now, if the government today says we're shutting down, what are you going to do? You have no way to make an income unless you're actually learning how to make money online. Man, that right there, as soon as I saw the pandemic happen, I said, I have to now create income outside of being at a job, at a place. So quickly I went to and I learned, I'm like, okay, I gotta do more. I gotta do this. So quickly I learned, I said, okay, I gotta do something else. So you'll have access to over 400 full-time educators that connect, collaborate, ask, and learn for you to succeed. You'll learn your best from live mentorship on your own time. You also have different weapons, they call it. Weapons being different scanners in the market that are going to scan the market and tell you when to place a trade, right? So we have an app called Bounce Back. Now, Bounce Back actually started Gold Cup. Gold Cup's a really good app that pretty much teaches you this copy and paste. So no matter what you have to learn, you're never going to miss an opportunity. Another one is Swipecoin. Swipecoin this month went 21-0 sending up crypto trades. So you would have taken 21 trades with Swipecoin and it wouldn't have lost one. You also have the center. So this pretty much has everything for you. So here's the thing, okay? Where is it that you want to go? Where is it that you want to, what is it that you want to do? You keep on saying that this is for me. I need to do more. I need to do something. This is the life raft that is being sent out to you right now. And saying, this is an opportunity for you to make money while you're sleeping. This is an opportunity for you to make money without having to leave your house. This is an opportunity for you to create generational wealth. This is a vehicle that could take you to the next step that you want to go to in life. What is that next step that you want to go to? You need to decide on what that is. So like I said, I quickly realized, I'm like, man, this is something I really gotta grow. I gotta learn more. I gotta do more. And I realized quickly, I'm like, man, what else can I do? So the independent business owner part is the thing that really fascinated me, okay? And I'll get into that, but first I'm going to tell you guys about the different packages that we have going on within the academy, because the real question is this, okay? You heard what I said and you're like, you know what? I want to know more. How do I start? It's simple. The way that you start is by getting started. No, the way you start is by literally looking at the 3 different packages that we have. We have the Forex Academy, which you start with a $234.95 and you're paying monthly $174.95. We have the High Frequency Academy, which you're paying $174.95. This is technically our bare bones package. Bare bones. You're just getting one academy. And then we have our Elite Academy. Our Elite Academy pays you $324.95 and then you pay $274 a month. So you're gonna get a discounted rate once you start up and then you go. This one is the best one because what's happening is that you are paying, this is at least over $1,000 because you're gonna get access to over 17 scanners and plus every educator that's on there. So over 100 plus educators that are on there. So you have the access to everything. The other thing you have access to is like, if you have two clients, 2 people that you want to do this with, the academy is going to be like, here you go. Here's a free scholarship to your learning. You don't need to do anything except tell 2 people and they get started. So 2 friends, your mom, your dad, your best friend, your husband, your wife, your kids, you tell them, this is what I want to be able to do. This is what I'm learning. Do you want to learn with me? And they're going to be like, yes or no. or you can just do it by yourself. There's people that do that as well. It's up to you. So this is the thing that really, really fascinated me about this whole opportunity. Okay. Because the opportunity itself, I saw it and I'm like, I got to do something with this. I got to learn. Right. And there's more compensation that comes with it. Right. If you want to do the independent business owner part, and that's something I can talk to you about. But at the end of the day, what I want to talk to you about right now is the academy. And I wanted you to know that there's an opportunity for you to learn how to trade in these markets and make money. But it's up to you to decide if this is for you or not. So here's what I want you to do. If this is for you, I want you to now reach out to me. Shoot me a DM, text message, or whatever it is. Get a hold of me and say, Manny, I want to learn more. How do I get started? And I'll shoot you a message and say, when you're available, here's the time. Here's the next person. Manny, I want to learn how to get started and I want to be able to go to and free ASAP. What do I need to do? And I'll shoot you a message and let's get started. My goal is to help 10 individuals make money in these markets this year. Are you one of those 10? If you are, reach out to me.